Hey, RetconRaider here. Today's video is dedicated to Nod Goblin Nico. Thanks for your support, Nod. That said, let's get started. And welcome back to Gears Tactics, as we embark upon what I believe is the second to last batch of filler missions. Now, I've taken some time to study our various options here, and I think it's pretty safe to say we're going to completely ignore Operation Shattered Dragon. I think I mentioned it last time, but while it would be nice to get another legendary, I don't like the idea of doing a mission with a one-man squad, and we really don't need more recruits. We've actually only got one person left on the waiting list, so it's just not a high priority. That said, we'll start things off easy with Operation Crushed Cyclone. Largely just an excuse to make sure some of our newer recruits actually get some time out in the field. Essentially, we're so close to the end game at this point, these filler missions are really just going to be an excuse to grab some gear and take our new recruits out for a test drive. Hey, you guys signed up for it, so it is the least I can do.
According to our intel, some prime equipment's there for the taking. Secure it and bring it home.
Time to make a move!
Nice to see King immediately living up to his namesake. You tell him, King. There's our target. And that would be our evac zone, assuming that this mission actually ends up having an evac phase. This approach is somewhat problematic, though. We obviously don't want to give the gate guards the height advantage, so once we get up on even ground, then we'll circle around to confront them.
Moving to position.
Vanguard here.
Okay, we don't want to get any closer than that. We'll have to make sure the rest of the squad stays behind Vaden.
I'm listening. On it. Dig in! We've got incoming!
Okay, so we did attract some attention.
Let's make it happen.
However, I think we're actually in a pretty good spot to handle this. First things first, let's go ahead and take out those wretches. That's easy. Then we should be able to push up the ramp and take down that grenadier.
Moving.
Nice. I think that's the first time we've experimented with explosive shot. Not bad.
Orders? You got this!
Hey,
Let's bring Thomas up a little closer.
Throwing frag!
Roger that.
I think he can actually take out both of these guys.
I'm coming for you. You like that?
Good kill.
Nice. Yeah, we've got this.
Nice one.
Alright, so much like with our first move, we don't want anyone getting closer than Jester.
Moving out.
We will, however, lay down some cover fire.
Bring it on. I'm ready. Trucks are on the move.
Vanguard here.
Okay, let's see what else we've got.
Ours now.
Wretches, Disciple, and Cantus. Well, first things first, let's go for the easy targets.
Solid copy.
And we have a second Disciple.
Outgoing Greg! Target is down.
Go ahead.
Let's go ahead and finish that Cantus.
Awaiting orders.
Rook should be pretty well suited for this.
Roger that.
He's low damage, but high accuracy. Yeah, if he can actually land this hit, we might be able to take out that Disciple behind the Cantus, too. Nice.
One dead grub.
And now for the Disciple.
On ammo.
No worries, Rook. You still accomplished your primary goal.
On it. On it. Orders. On it.
Watch it, here they go.
Oof.
I'm okay. This'll be good.
Got to admire that attitude. Fortunately, Vaden is largely spec'd into combat medic, so we're actually pretty well equipped for this.
Feel better already. Ready.
Alright, let's return the favor.
I'm listening.
Risky, but I think this will pay off.
No problem. I'm out!
Very nice.
I'm impressed.
Let's hold on to that last action point for a second. Gotta make sure that Rook can still reach cover if he needs to.
Heavy here.
Hey,
Let's knock out that Overwatch. That'll make the approach easier.
Understood.
Oh, okay.
Listening.
When it said we couldn't use disable, I assumed it just meant things like stun or concussion shot. That is fine. We still have options.
Vanguard on standby.
We'll just do this the easy way.
Outgoing frag!
It's dead.
There we go.
Wilco. Enemy movement! Let's kick some ass.
As usual, we can just chill out at the gate for a moment.
Bring it on, grubs! This'll be good. Enemy movement!
Vanguard reporting in.
Good enough. Drone, disciples. Oh, wow. Cantus, Grenadier, Wretches, more drones. Guess they're done messing around. Alright,
Vanguard here.
they've got a definite terrain advantage, so let's set up a scattered firing line.
Solid copy.
Ready.
Yeah, I think we've got a couple of turns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't quite cover the left approach. Okay, let's reposition.
Understood.
Bring it on. I'm ready. Enemy movement. They're in right sight. I'm okay. About damn time.
Silly grub, you flew too close.
Yep. Come on, fight me! On my way. I'm coming! Gotcha!
Dead and gone.
Thank you, Jester. Go ahead and fall back.
I read you. Sniper here.
We have got a lot of people clustered right on the other side here. So It might be worth taking a chance.
Solid copy. Sniper on standby.
Gotta get closer.
Rip him apart! No mercy! Awaiting orders.
Risky, but hopefully worth it. Oh yeah, we've got some snipers back there. Didn't even notice them.
Outgoing frag! It's dead.
Let's hit that guy on the stairs.
Roger that. Last round!
Thank you, Rook.
Who's next?
Get that disciple covered.
Setting up a perimeter.
We will throw down some more cover, just in case the disciple tries to reposition.
On it. They're making a move! Surprise!
Now it's our turn.
Lovely. I think we are actually in a pretty good position here.
Standing by.
Let's go ahead and grab that case.
Could be something good.
Let's knock out that Overwatch.
Lock and load.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Wow, okay.
Ready.
You know, I was worried Rook's low damage would work against him, but he is doing just fine. Might be worth our while to grab that case now, before we have Thomas fall back.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it. We'll hold the line here.
Vanguard reporting in.
Got the goods.
Great. Fall back.
Understood. On it.
And let's make sure that wretch stays off of him.
Scanning now.
Enemy movement. Oh, fuck. Target is down.
As expected.
Let's kick some ass.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Hey,
Sniper reporting in.
Let's see if we can trim down that grenadier.
I'm all out.
Oh. Didn't mean to use the precision shot, but that's fine. I think we've got more than enough firepower here for a single wounded grenadier.
acknowledged. Outgoing frag!
Hey. Yeah.
I don't like having that drone on our flank. Let's see if we can do something about that.
Ha. Ha. They won't get past me. They won't get past me. Here we go! Engaging! Low on ammo!
Less than ideal.
Scratch one ground.
Well, let's glue Thomas back together.
Point stim. Tossing a stim.
Thank you, Vaden.
Orders?
One dead grub. Uh-huh.
On the bright side, though, we do have a pretty nice cluster on that stairway.
Throwing frag! Grub terminated.
Took a ding, that is fine. Still got the job done.
Yep. I read you.
That's what I thought. Grub terminated.
Lovely. Knew there was a reason I put that champion armor on Jester.
Hey. On my way. Scratch one grub.
I really appreciate how cheerful they are about dying. Really takes the edge off all this senseless slaughter. Let's keep those ladders covered.
Eyes peeled. Moving. Ready. Go ahead. Throwing frag! Look you out.
About damn time. Orders?
One drone left, and he is hiding in a corner. He is literally hiding in a corner. Good for him.
Heavy reporting in. Uh-huh. Okay.
I think I see the solution to our problem.
Roger that.
Yeah, just keep those ladders covered.
Bring it on, I'm ready.
Reloading! Setting up a perimeter. I'm ready. Make it count!
Sorry, buddy. Nice effort.
Running dry!
Man, if only we could actually keep that torque bow. But I guess that would make things too easy. A nice first outing for some of our new recruits. Alright, let's crack those cases, take a look at the highlights, and then we'll prep for the next mission. Impact barrel, that's handy. Hollow stock's not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and swap those out. Upgrade for Lula. And 3 more missions to choose from. Let's hit the pause button real quick, and I will prep our next team. We've got time left. Welcome back. We've got about 15 minutes left on the clock, so let's jump right in. Just like last time, we will continue ignoring Operation Shattered Dragon, but we will go for Operation Shadow Sword instead. Of our remaining options, I think that's actually the riskiest, because we can't rely on our usual crutches to delete enemy pods. With that in mind, we're going to go in with a pretty risky team here. We'll roll out with Jace and Loolaloo, our resident Overwatch experts, as well as Scott and Nerd, two of our crowd control snipers. Basically, we're just going to try to delay the enemies until we automatically win. A sound plan in theory, at least until something goes wrong. Let's see how that works for us.
This mission's all about control. Establish a position near the supply sites and load all the goods you can. The grubs won't make this easy.
The mission's simple. Secure those supplies.
Just that easy, huh?
Make it count.
Alright, well, the terrain is far from ideal, but we will stick with the basic plan here. We're going to have Loolaloo and Jace capture those control zones. Jace will go right, Lula will go left. Can we get on these buildings? We cannot. Okay. In that case, let's have Scott and Nerd camp out here. Or maybe a little further over here. That way they can, hopefully, cover both sides.
Awaiting order. On it.
Go ahead.
I'd say I've got about 80% confidence here.
Enemy movement!
Okay, we've got our first enemy pod on the field. 4 disciples.
Now it's our turn.
Jace is going to be more vulnerable, so let's move the snipers to cover his approach.
On the move.
Got to keep an eye on those stairs, too.
Sniper on standby.
We're locking this point down. No problem.
I think we're going to have to ignore the optional cases, but we will make a solid effort for that optional objective. Would be nice to get another legendary.
I read you. On Overwatch.
Angle's not great, but we will make do.
They won't get past me. Raptor on the move!
Sniper here.
get this done.
Alright, we know where they're coming from. Let's hold them off.
Taking position.
Shoot. A little more to the left. There we go.
On Overwatch.
On it.
Uh-huh. Moving out.
Oh, very nice.
Last round. I'm out. Took you out.
Nicely done. Now we just need to stall the rest of them.
Setting up a perimeter.
You got it.
I think the main thing we have to keep in mind here is that we can't see number 4.
Scanning now. I'm ready. I see him.
Lovely. And even better.
They missed.
Okay, things just got complicated.
Make it count.
Go ahead.
Let's get Jace on the other stairway. He can basically hold that by himself.
Setting up a perimeter.
We've got enemies coming up on both stairways now, so we need to get both sides covered. But it would help if we could take this guy out.
Taking position.
Lovely. Now let's get those stairs covered.
Eyes peeled.
And Lula will cover the other side, which will require her to move again.
Kill zone established.
Let's go ahead and double up on the southern stairs.
On Overwatch.
They're making a move.
Engaging. Out of ammo.
There we go.
It's set. Have fun. get this done.
3 more turns. Got a ticker coming around the side.
Nice one.
Getting rusty. Setting up a perimeter.
Heavy here.
I think we'll just keep stalling.
Scanning now.
Dig in! We got incoming!
Got you now.
Nice.
Target is down.
Ha.
I see him.
Ah. Terrain blocked Lula's shot.
Miss me! We're on track to win. Don't let up.
Now it's our turn.
All right, we are starting to have some trouble on the left. That zealot really got a solid hit on Lula.
Sniper reporting in.
Calculating.
I read you.
Calculating. Okay. Time for action.
All out.
Nice shot.
Dropped them.
No angle. Cover the other stairs instead.
Scanning now.
That would be way too risky. It would leave Nerd exposed to fire from the right. But that might work.
Solid copy. Kill zone established.
Let's pull Lula back to a slightly more defensive position.
Setting up a perimeter.
As for Jace... Well, he can definitely take a hit, so we'll keep him focused on those southern stairs.
On it.
Traps are on the move!
Oh, nice.
Surprise!
How'd that work for you?
Surprise!
Surprises all around. Good. That's what I wanted. That's what everyone wanted.
Go for one. Time to go.
Okay, we have basically won.
Sniper on standby.
So now our priority is keeping Lula alive.
Go ahead.
I mean, Jace is obviously fine.
Solid copy. On Overwatch.
This, though, is slightly trickier.
Go ahead.
That should be enough to hold that stairway.
Eyes peeled.
Let's see if Nerd can deal with these guys.
Need a reload, Sue.
Not my intended target, but that certainly works.
Need ammo.
Nice.
Target is down. On it.
I read you.
Okay. Fingers crossed.
Bring it on! Jensen! I'm all out.
Not quite what I was going for.
They're in my sight.
Oh,
Drop them. Run and drive. I'm out.
that works.
Rock down.
All right. I think we're good.
Shot one wide.
Not bad. We missed out on the optional cases, but I think a legendary case more than makes up for that. Though it does depend on what we actually get. Welcome back. Huh. You know what? We will take it. That is a lovely upgrade for Jace. And, I'd say he earned it. Alright, folks. That was slightly more stressful than I would have liked, but we made it through. You know the drill. Let's go ahead and hit the pause button for now, but we will pick up here next time as we knock out this last filler mission and then see what the plot has in store for us. See you then. Oh, and remember, Although I do love playing Gears Tactics, you can find out more about the game by visiting the official website, the official YouTube and Twitch channels, the official social media feeds, or the official store pages on Steam or on Xbox. Links are in the description.